Hi, this is a tutorial on how to use the Mesh Conform Toolkit. It helps you conform static meshes to other static meshes and landscapes, which saves a lot of time and makes building your world much more enjoyable. First of all, you need to make sure the Geometry Script plugin is enabled. Well, we have 3 simple but useful scripts here. Let's start with Spline Mesh Conform. Just drag this blueprint actor into your scene and raise it above the surface you want to project your spline onto. Select the root component to see all the settings. Segment Meshes is an array where we add our static meshes. They are randomly sorted and fill the spline. Just select your static meshes and drag them into the array here. In the same way, you can add a start mesh. It will appear at the start of the spline, and likewise an end mesh, which will appear at the end of the spline. These meshes basically sandwich the segment meshes between them. This is optional. So, you just draw the spline over the surface however you like, and then check the Conform to Surface box. When the spline is too long, it can impact performance, so you can either break it into separate splines or enable the Show Collision Only checkbox. If your static mesh doesn't have any collision, then nothing will be displayed. If you see the geometry clipping through, just adjust the vertical offset. Also, you can add some spacing by tweaking the segment spline offset parameter. Now, let's center the markings on the road and make them a bit wider. To do this, simply select all the spline points and adjust the scale parameter. Also, you can scale the length of the segments. Now, let's add a guardrail. To do this, I'll duplicate our sidewalk, remove the sidewalk meshes, and add a guardrail mesh instead. Here's another situation where the segment spline offset parameter comes in handy. You can also scale and rotate each individual spline point. The Mesh Conform script allows you to create mesh decals. Just drag the blueprint into your level and raise it slightly above your landscape or other static meshes. Generally, mesh decals are more performance efficient than standard deferred decals because they significantly reduce overdraw. Mesh Volume Conform works in a similar way. The main difference is that it preserves the volume of your static mesh and automatically generates convex collision. Once you're done, you can, and I'd highly recommend it, convert your blueprint into a static mesh. All conversions are saved to the generated folder, which is located in the same directory as your level asset. That's it. I hope you find these scripts useful. Also, Feel free to use all the assets in the demo folder for your own commercial projects. Thanks for watching.